Yeah, let's start it. So today we are going to discuss very important topic, Wireshark installation. So today we are going to discuss Wireshark installation and practicals. Okay, so let's see. So first, download download Wireshark and install Wireshark. So let me open browser. Let's say I'm opening Google Chrome. Then let's search Wireshark download. So you can see first link. So click on this Wireshark download. So this is the link to download Wireshark. So open this link. Then you can see different downloadable files. Windows x64 version, Windows ARM supported, Windows x64 portable apps, Mac OS, Ubuntu related. I'm going to download for Windows x64 64-bit version. Click on this one. Then you can see this one is optional. If you want to donate, you can download. Click on start the download. Close this one. Let's wait for completing downloading. Go to the downloaded location. Double click on this Wireshark installable file. Choose all default options. Okay. So it will open a pop-up window. Click on yes button. Then it is started installing. Select next button. Click on noted. Then click on next button. Click on next button. So I'm selecting desktop icon. Click on next button. Click on next. Click on install. Click on install. It is installing. Let's wait a few more seconds to complete installation. So installation is successful. Click on next button. Click on finish. So this is Wireshark software. Okay. Hope all of you understand how to install Wireshark in Windows operating system. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Let's set it. So in this, we are going to see practical example. So understanding Wireshark GUI. Wireshark GUI. Okay. So let's start it. First, start start Wireshark and select Ethernet or Wi-Fi. Okay. Let's start it. So I'm starting Wireshark. You can see this is Wireshark user interface. Okay, Wireshark user interface. And once you started Wireshark, you can see here in my mission, I am using Wi-Fi to connect internet. If you are using uh, LAN card for connecting internet, you may see option called Ethernet. Ethernet. If you are getting internet through the LAN card, you are going to see Ethernet. I connected this my mission using Wi-Fi. That's why it is showing Wi-Fi version 4. Okay. My mission, it is version 4. So click on Wi-Fi, double click on this one. Once you once you select Wi-Fi, then you can see then you can see here, observe what it is started. Then it will start to capture the data. Once you selected Wi-Fi, once you selected Wi-Fi, it will it will start to capture capture the data. Okay. Are you observing it? It is started. Then so we started and then let's see, analyze the data. Analyze the data. So we just started Wireshark. Then we started understanding data. So if you observe, once you click on Wi-Fi, then it is started capturing the data. Okay. Now you can see, now you can see here, bottom, you can see my mission. I'm using Wi-Fi, right? Wi-Fi for live capturing progress. Okay. So, so you can see Wi-Fi live capture, live capture in progress. Yes, sir. So it means it is it is cap- capturing the data. It is capturing the data. Next, let's say, uh, you can see this side. You can see when you place cursor here. You can see here. You can see uh, capture only packets which address to your mission. For example, I opened my browser. I am opening something called, let's say, Google. Let's say I opened Facebook. So I'm doing some activity through the browser. What I'm doing? I'm doing some activity through the browser. Listen. So whatever the activity I'm doing here, what it is doing, while Wireshark capturing complete data. So what Wireshark is doing? So it is able to capture only the packet which addressed to your mission. Only those frames can be captured. Only those frames can be captured. So one important to notice, you can observe right side. Right side, you can notice packets and there is a increasing number. You can see, you can see packets with increasing number. So it is capturing the packets which are coming to your machine. So you can see packets, it's continuously capturing the packets. So you may think I am not using browser. That's why where it is capturing. Okay, let me open process. Let me open a process. How many browser instances are running? Control Alt Del. Control Alt Del. Go to Task Manager. See here how many tasks are running. See browser instances. 19 browser instances are running. Google Chrome. Microsoft 13. Microsoft links are running. Yes, sir. So many processes running in the background, right? So that's what you are seeing. Different packets are capturing. So it is capturing data from multiple operations happening in your computer. So you will be able to capture only the packets which address to your mission. Okay. So that's what it is clearly saying. It is clearly saying how many packets are captured till now. It is continuously increasing. It is continuously increasing. Next, let's see. I want to stop this capture. So I want to stop this capture. So I want to I wanted to stop capture. Then you can see red button, red button. You can click on red button. It will stop. Okay. So you can see here red button, sorry, white star. You can see stop. It is stopped capturing. So you can observe here packets increasing is also stopped. Yes, sir. So next option, I want to restart. Restart. You can see sharp symbol. You can click on restart. So you can restart. You can restart process of capture packets. Capture packets. It will ask. It will ask. It will ask one. Observe one. You can see save previous captured data. Continue without saving. So it will show save previous previous captured data, captured data, or continue without saving, continue without saving. I am choosing this option, okay, and select this option. Observe, select this option, okay. I'm clicking on continue without saving. Then it will start again capturing the packets. You can see it is started packets count from zero. Previously, you see 79K plus, right? Now it is started from capturing the data freshly. Okay. Now you can see third option. You can see third option here. This is the third option. So third option, uh, you can see restart current capture. Let's clear the screen. Restart current capture. So third option is restart current capture. Third option, you can see restart current capture. Once you click restart current option, again it is asking, do you want to save or do you want to continue without saving? Okay. So it will ask this option. So I'm clicking on continue without saving. Then again it is started capturing the data packets from zero. You can see it is capturing the data. Same thing, we can use shortcuts. Okay. Instead of this one, we can also use shortcuts. We can also use shortcuts. We can click on capture menu. You can click on capture menu. In that capture menu, you can see options. You can see options. You can click on see here, capture. If you want to start control E, you can have an option start or control plus E button. Next one you can see. Next one you can see. You can see capture. You can see option start control E. Control E. Control R. Restart is control R. Stop. Nothing but control plus E. Next one restart. Control plus R button. Control plus R button to restart. These are different shortcut keys for shortcut keys too. Okay, you can see control R, then continue without stopping. Control E, control E to stop. Control again E to restart. Control R to restart. So these are shortcut keys. There are plenty of shortcut keys are available. Right now we discussed three important shortcut keys. Okay.